Hello and welcome to Scent and Sound, episode 4, a show where we review fragrances and make songs inspired by them. Today, we have one of my absolute favourites, Black Orchid. Black Orchid is probably one of the first more serious, mature fragrances that I ever bought. I think I got this one back in maybe 2016 before the Estee Lauder takeover, so I think this is some OG juice. This fragrance, it's supposed to be for women, but as we all know, there is no such thing as men's fragrances and women's fragrances. I suppose there are feminine leading things that you would associate with femininity and masculinity, but this one plays with it beautifully. It's dark and mysterious, but with a touch of sweetness. It's quite hard to describe. In terms of notes, I've got a notes list, but maybe it's just my unsophisticated nose, but I can't pick out anything particular with the fragrance profile. It all just seems like one mysterious scent to me. Let's give it a smell. You know, it's interesting. We're doing these reviews. I actually get to properly sit and have a little sniff. I've not really sensed the chocolate in it before, but I'm starting to get a sense of slightly dark chocolate in the base, I think. But yeah, it's hard to describe it in terms of actual ingredients. It's more of the feeling it gives. It definitely has a feminine element, I think, but put this together with, as a man wearing it, I think it gives this elusive, mysterious vibe that I think is really attractive. But as well, on a woman, this would be killer. I've got the mid on this hand. Let's have a smell. Oh, so the patchouli comes through a little bit more, I think. It feels like a second skin. It feels like this is emanating from somebody. And the dry down I have on a strip here. It's also got a little bit of a sweet candy vibe as well, which gives it that little bit of playful edge, which I think is part of that sensual thing, right? Got to be a bit playful. I remember smelling Maremma by Maremma, I suppose, by Terenzi. I can't remember the full Tiziana Terenzi, something like that. That really had that Parma violet sweetness. That was too much for me, anyway. This just blends it gorgeous. According to the internet, this has notes of truffle, gardenia, and blackcurrant. Middle notes of orchid, spices, gardenia, and a base note of Mexican chocolate and patchouli. I can pick up the gardenia. I do recognise white florals in it. And I can see how it can have citrus in it, although I couldn't tell you that citrus thing pokes out specifically. It's all very well, it's amazingly blended. Like I said, I think after the purchase of Estee Lauder, it might have been, I don't want to say diluted because that might not be true, but the formula might have been changed. But this is an OG juice bottle, and it's mine. All mine, so you stay away. Okay, so the song we made for it, it's dark, isn't it, this fragrance? It's dark, it's moody, it's got real attitude. So I didn't R&B didn't feel exactly right, and full out rock didn't seem so cool. So I've gone for like a darker, it's not R&B, I don't know why I keep thinking that, but it's a darker alternative rock, sort of sleazy. Not that they smell sleazy. So I've gone for a darker, mysterious sort of, it's still heavy, it's still rock, it still has that edge and that cool, but it's not full on. Yeah. It's not living on a prayer rock. It's not a Freebird. It's somewhat darker, mysterious, more moody. So here's the song. Have a listen, see if I captured the vibe. Let me know if you've actually smelt Black Orchid and you think this music picks up on the vibe of the song. Have a listen and I'll see you in a minute. Velvet moon.
the fumes go right to my head. All alone, black tie, the late night drive. I felt this song before. We burned it all, the daylight, the candle wax, and all that's left is the door. Through the dark I can see your perfume lead me home. All the signs that I read tell me to carry on.
There we go. What do you think? I like this one. It's definitely a bit more of me. I like writing this style of music. I like the lyrics too. It alludes to like a smoky room, you know, a couple in full black tie. There's something about this that feels, you know what this feels like? I just thought of it as I was thinking. It feels like, you know, it feels like, you know, it's got like a sexual thing to it, but like sexuality wrapped in like black tie clothing, black silken dresses and evening wear and dinner suits. That's what it feels like, you know, sexy dinner suits, black dress, that sort of thing. Let's listen through this song together and see what we can pick up, and I'll give you my thoughts on how I wrote it as well. Starting off with moody dark piano and claps. And this slide guitar always feels slinky and sleazy and a bit sexy, you know. And then just like straight, slinky, seductive groove, you know.
Under velvet moonlight, the glass shines off your dress.
So Velvet Moonlight just reminds me of Velvet Orchid as well, right?
The smoke reaches the sky.
This brings to mind cigarettes and smoking as well.
The fumes go right to my head.
The idea of being like intoxicated by the smell as well. The idea of that black tie and, you know, that looseness, like having a loose bow tie, your shirt out, you know, cool, tired. Yeah, it's all about that seductive. Yeah, driving home late at night. Yeah, a bit longing and wanting.
Signs that I read tell me to carry on.
I'm happy with that summing up the fragrance. It's a really interesting experience, actually. It's a really interesting experience having a smell of the fragrance as I play along to the song, and as I'm working it out in my mind as I'm talking to you as well. So thank you for that suggestion, whoever made that. That was a really smart suggestion. I really enjoy doing this, so thank you for that. I hope you liked the song. I hope you enjoyed my review of Black Orchid. And all these songs are uploaded separately as well if you don't like all the babbling and you just want to get straight to the music. Or if you like the babbling and you don't want the music, I can't help you on that one. Everything comes as a package. Thanks again, and let me know what you think of Black Orchid. Let me know what other fragrances you'd like me to do. Let me know what you like of the music. You can come see my band. We're on tour all around the UK this September. We've got about 6 or 7 dates around the UK, hopefully more. So please come and watch us. Come and buy your tickets. And you can listen to all my music all on Sly Music, wherever you like to listen to your music. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you later.